Hey guys, what's up? Rain here. We have early access Hotfix number 31. Super exciting. Hop right in. Downtime is starting right now. Basically, if you're seeing this video be uploaded, downtime has started. And then the servers will return after 3 hours, and we've got a ton of great changes. Apparently, Iron Mace has been saying they've been focusing on optimizing the game, fixing the poor server and client performance, all that kind of stuff. So here are our changes. Fix several issues that could cause poor client/server performance. Fix an issue where automatically equipped utility items could become unusable with the autofill feature turned on. I hated this. Happened to me all the time. You get a bandage onto your hotbar by just hitting the hotbar key and then you just can't use it. It was very annoying. Fix several sound errors. Fix an issue where multiple barbarian savage roar could be applied at the same time. Thank goodness, no more double, triple barbarians, making your physical power be like minus 150%. So much better. It'll just change the entire meta. Right now, it's basically all we're seeing, so this is huge. Fix an issue where the Warlock's Phantomize could persist indefinitely. Huh, I've never seen that before, but that sounds hilarious. You'd just be like permanently stuck. You'd probably die from it to the zone. Fix an issue where Warlocks could be hit by some area of effect spells while using Phantomize. I always thought this was intended. I assume, right, they're supposed to take increased magical damage while they're in Phantomize, which would mean you'd have to hit them with an AoE like Fireball or something, because they can't actually be hit by like a zap. But maybe I was misunderstanding that, so that's interesting. Fix an issue where characters could get stuck in certain spots in Ice Cavern. Fix an issue where players could become stuck in the elevator in Ice Cavern. That's a good fix. I hate dying to stuff like that. Fix an issue where it was possible to escape without boarding the Ice Cavern's raft. I assume you could jump off something into the little like collider that got you out of the dungeon. Fix an issue where too many marvelous chests appeared in the crypts. I did notice there were a lot of them. I wasn't sure if that was intentional or not. Looks like it is not intentional, which kind of sucks. I kind of liked having the extra loot there, but that's okay. Fix an issue where items looted from corpses would sometimes disappear. Fix an issue where Ice Kobold's calling would not work. Do they like call each other effectively to like come help each other? That would kind of make sense why they seem to always come in packs of like 5. Fix an issue that could result in a crash while moving items in the stash. The sound effect when frostbitten has been updated. Okay, so we're no longer going to be like moaning into the world every time you get frostbitten. Fighter's Barricade perk now also increases magic resist by 50. Interesting. Huh. That might be worth taking now. Barbarian's base strength decrease from 25 to 20, and resourcefulness increase from 7 to 12. So, Barbarians, congratulations, you can open doors much faster. And you'll probably have to build a little bit more strength in order to be as strong as you were previously, which means you're going to have to lose some move speed. So, I think it's a good change. Barbarians can now equip the round shield. I always wonder why they couldn't. It seems like a typical Norse Viking shield. So it makes sense lore-wise, having them be able to equip it. However, is this too strong? You can definitely play more of a tank barbarian now with the shield, so I think it's interesting. I'm okay with it. Let's see how it goes. Barbarian rage skill strength gain decreased from 15 to 10, and movement speed bonus decreased from 15 to 10. So you're gonna be slower and you're gonna do less damage with the rage skill. People might start swapping off of it. I could totally see people taking Roar now because it's still a 50% PDR reduction. Like, if the person doesn't play around it, right, they don't realize that the debuff on them, you pretty much automatically win. And then maybe they take, like, Reckless instead because I believe that's getting buffed somewhere down here. Barbarian Potion Chugger potion duration has changed from 20% to minus 50%. That's really interesting. I'm unsure if this actually makes you heal more or not, right? Because the duration of the potion is like you heal 15 HP over 30 seconds. So now do you heal 15 HP over 15 seconds? It actually makes potions a lot better for barbarians. I could see them starting to switch this on instead of maybe... I don't know, actually. It's kind of hard. They don't really have a perk slot that would be reasonable to take this, so... But maybe it's really good. I could see it being interesting. It's really bad, though, for shield potions and a lot of stuff like that. So, you know. Barbarian's Savage Roar duration was reduced from 8 seconds to 6 seconds, so you really got to be like in there. It's going to be a lot easier to kite out if you get that yell debuff on the bottom of your screen. Run away for 6 seconds and then hit the guy. Barbarian's Reckless Attack armor penetration increased from 75% to 85%, while the armor rating penalty has also been increased from minus 35 to minus... Holy crap! Minus 200? Are you serious? That's actually... Okay, so Recklessness is now worthless. You're going to do 85% armor penetration, right? Which is going to be 85% of whatever their armor value is. So if they have 20% armor, they're going to effectively have, right, like only 15% of the 20%. But they're not going to be negative. But it's giving you minus 200 armor, which is going to give you like negative, right? Like Shriek of Weakness is like minus 50 armor, right? This is minus 200. You're going to be taking like 200% increased damage. I don't ever see this being worth it. Like, ever. You just lose the trade every time you use that. The amount of charges for the Wizard's Ignite spell has been increased from 5 to 10. Oh my gosh, we have spell changes. Ignite spell 5 to 10. That's insane. Very, very interesting there. Holy crap. 5 to 10 is actually huge. You're actually going to have spells to like deal with a third party. Very interesting. I kind of like the change. We'll see if it makes them too strong. I'm honestly more in favor of them doing more balancing so that the spells are weaker, but there's more charges of them, because I really hate how often I have to sit down. And I really wish they did more damage specifically to PvE. Like, they should have a perk that just is like, hey, you want to be a PvE wizard? Take this perk and you just deal 100% increased damage to all mobs. I think that would be awesome, and that would allow them to nerf some of the spell's damage in PvP without nuking their PvE ability. So I'm okay with this kind of change. We'll see how it plays out. Quarterstaff has been added to the Wizard's basic starting kit. So I assume we'd spawn with a staff and a quarterstaff? That seems odd. Or do we just not start with anything to cast with now? Very, very odd. But okay. Wizard Meditation skill also gives the benefits of resting. Heals recoverable health while active. The rest is additive when meditating next to a campfire. Let's go. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I've been begging for this for so long. It feels so bad to do a full meditation, right? You're sitting on the ground, and then all of a sudden, oh, I gotta sit on the ground again to get my health back, or to campfire, or it's like, come on, man. Let me double dip there if I'm gonna take a whole entire like ability for it. Cleric's Bless spell bonus effects increase from 3 to 5. That's actually big, because this has been virtually worthless. It still is pretty bad, but this is a lot better than it was. So maybe we'll see more Clerics running Bless. I know it was pretty much dropped. You'd run basically anything else. So Warlock's Torture Mastery attribute bonus ratio has been changed from 25% to 15%. Attribute bonus ratio. I actually don't know what that is. Leave a comment down below if you know what it is. Warlock's Bolt of Darkness health costs in demon form increased from 2 to 3. Okay, so a little nerf to Warlocks. The duration of all potions have been reduced. Okay, so I assume this just means it doesn't take quite as long to heal from a healing potion, because right now they're really slow. Armor penetration for Bone Shaper has been reduced from 25% to 15%. Armor penetration for the club has been reduced from 15% to 10%. And then the Warmaul armor penetration has been increased from 15 to 20. So a little buff to the Warmaul. They did nerf it quite a bit. No one's been using it, so I see why they're making that change. Everything looks good there. The colors of the Frostwolf and Frostwalker Elite and Nightmare variations have been modified. So I believe these were like purple for some reason. So I assume they're a little bit more theme specific now with the ice. Valentine has returned to the merchants. Nicholas has gone back to his snowy abode. I was really thinking they would line this up with a wipe, because you're going to have all these candy canes and crap. Not a huge fan of that. They really should have lined that up with a wipe. I'm not sure why they're switching it now. I guess they don't want to do a wipe yet. They're still trying to test the market stuff and everything. But it is technically Valentine's season now, so it makes sense, I guess. Maybe they'll just convert the candy canes into heart candies instead. If you leave a match in the lobby phase, you'll be prevented from joining another match for some time. Oh, that's actually genius. So what a lot of people were doing to get into the same thing, they would just be queuing without gear until they get into the same match. You would leave and rejoin, right? If you're in a white lobby, it's super easy. You can just keep leaving and rejoining lobbies until you get into the one with your friend, and that won't be possible anymore, so that's awesome. Modified some monster spawns in the ice caverns, thank God. The match time for the ice caverns has been significantly increased from 12 minutes to 18 minutes. 18 minutes in ice caverns, guys. That is a long time to loot. That is the longest in a single layer, which actually I think could play pretty well. And it might make it way better for AP farming too. Solo, duos, and trios now have access to all dungeons, and then the marketplace has been added. Let's go. Huge W. If they fix the stuttering and everything, if that's what this performance stuff is, and they got the marketplace in, and we can select what dungeons we want to go to, holy shit, this is awesome. So, big W. Hopefully this is as incredible as I think it will be, but yeah, that is Hotfix 31, guys. Thank you for watching. Remember to leave a comment down below, like, subscribe, and I will catch you guys all in the next one. Later.